While the clans had all been coping with Leafbear in their own ways, the community had been trying to do the same. The harsh, cold season was always difficult to deal with, but now their leader, Steel, had gone into mourning and been staying away from the camp. However, Albatross had stepped up to pull the cats together, and the community was thriving under their temporary leadership. Everyone was staying fed, and despite Maple and Zoe both choosing to move on, a few new visitors had chosen to stay in the camp for the season. The only real threat at the moment was Reed Clan, whose quest for more territory had led them to attack the cats of the community more and more frequently, even just for being near the border. Normally, decisions over the matters like these would be left to Steel, with input from his council. But with Steel gone, Albatross had called together Leaf, Red, and Nessa to discuss the issue.
I told Steel this would happen if the clan cats were allowed too much territory.
Leaf snarled as she dug her claws into the ground.
I told him, and now look where we are. I say we start sending cats to reinforce the clan's borders and make sure they don't get any more ideas about stealing territory.
But it's not all the clans, Nessa protested, shooting the enforcer a meaningful look. It's just Reed Clan that's been an issue.
Then we send cats to Reed Clan's border.
Leaf rolled her eyes as she corrected herself.
Come on, we all know it's the only way to make them stop, so why can't we just do it?
Steel wouldn't want us to, Red interjected. Sending the enforcers to their border will incite more conflict, and that's the last thing we need right now. No, Leaf's right. Nessa and Red gaped at Albatross as though they'd grown a second head, and even Leaf blinked in surprise.
You actually agree with me? I thought you'd be the most loyal to Steel's wishes.
Don't get me wrong, Albatross meowed. I do want to keep the peace, that's my biggest wish, but Reed Clan has already destroyed that peace. The other clans seemed wary of Reed Clan at the gathering, or at least wary of Finchstar. We should have questioned why that was, but now we're paying the price for our inaction. We need to do something. Then, what do you say we should do? Nessa asked. Albatross thought for a moment, looking between the three other cats. We need to do what Leaf suggested, they finally meowed. The community and the land around us is supposed to be a safe place for any cats who need it. We're a sanctuary for those with nowhere to go. And if these lands are to remain a sanctuary, it needs to be protected. We have no reason to antagonize the other clans, but if Reed Clan insists on resorting to violence over even the most minor territory disputes, we'll simply have to do what it takes to protect this sanctuary. Hello everybody! Salty Sweet Ren here, and welcome back to the Sims 3 Warrior Cats Challenge! And it has been so long since the last time I've actually done this. You guys got an episode a couple weeks ago. I had like a little premiere for it and everything. But for me, I haven't played in ages. I am back here with the community, actually. It's been even longer since I've last played with them. Hey Breeze, how you doing, buddy? And this, if I remember correctly, is Pierce, I want to say? No, Pierce is a very skinny kid. This might be Rust? This is either Rust or Nova. I think this might actually be Rust. Let me actually get out and go into full screen to take a look. This is Pierce, actually. Rust is the skinny kid, okay. This is Pierce. Anyway, welcome back, guys! It has been so long, and we are finally back with the community after everything. Yes, I know the last episode was pretty stressful with Weaselclaw dying and all the chaos going on with some clan just showing up in the territory. I tried to weave them into the story. In the meantime, the community's also been, like, kind of doing their own thing. As you may notice, Steel is no longer in the list of cats here because he is currently away from the rest of the community in mourning. Technically speaking, he is supposed to be in this lot over here, but this is not a residential lot, so I can't really put him here. However, this is where Dusk is buried. She's buried her gravestone, which is actually something that can show up in the game, is actually somewhere around here. And if I can remember, while I was setting up for this episode, she actually showed up. If I can remember to put the screenshot in, I'll do it. I don't think it's gonna be a thing that actually happens in-game. It's not something I can control. But, while the community doesn't really have StarClan, they have their own beliefs. If you've read the books, like, you know how, like, there's a lot of cats who believe in more ghosts. That's basically what Dusk came back as for a little bit. And speaking of Steel and Dusk, you may notice that this kit here is still just called Kitten 1. We still don't have a name for this kit. Steel will give this kit a name when he finally returns. But until then, this kit is nameless. Everyone's just calling... I don't even know what everyone's calling them. Probably just Little Kit or Little One. Just generic names for, like, a little child, kit, whatever. You're not really... Would I say child for cats? I don't know. You may also notice, though, some of the cats have been switched out. Because it is a new season, the community has some new visitors. Some of the old visitors have left. Zoe and Maple are both gone currently. But the new visitors who've come to stay for Leaf Bear are, first of all, where's Silver? Where are you? You're over here about to hang with a kit. A kit's about to... Are you going to nuzzle a kit, or is a kit going to nuzzle you? Anyway, this is Silver. Silver's a pretty chonky looking cat. I love them. It's got a pretty fun look. I do just really love the way some of these cats look. Let's see, he is shy, skittish, and noisy. He's also a hunter, but He is a pretty handsome looking cat. Just like also super short. It's gonna be fun having him around. Also visiting is Lion over here. And I know I skipped over a couple. I'll come back to them. Lion, hang on. When you're not like mid-frozen breath, let me get a good picture of you. Lion is just a massive cat who does actually look like a lion. Like, look at you, buddy. You are huge. Like, there is no getting around the fact that you are literally a lion cat. Like, look at you. I think his tail's even a little bit darker. Yeah. I imagine, like, it's not something I can actually do in The Sims, but I imagine his tail actually has, like, a little bit of a tuft on it. He's kind of got, like, a bit of a darker mane of fur around his neck. It's super cool. There's a lot of stuff you can't quite do in The Sims, but I like to imagine that he's kind of literally looks like a little mini lion. It's great. And, speaking of visitors, there's two more visitors, who are actually, cats I actually made in the Create Your Cat episode. First up is Tiger Burr. I think these cats were made by Gardner Golfy. I'm pretty sure, like 99% sure that Gardner Golfy is the one who submitted them. First up is Tiger Burr, who is a former ThunderClan cat, if I remember correctly. I know it said like she wanted to rejoin a clan at some point. I'll have to pull up her info again at some point. But if I remember correctly, she wanted to rejoin a clan at some point. She's always been traveling with her mate, Viper, actually, who is a rogue that had been, like, hanging outside of ThunderClan beforehand. Viper is asleep currently. When she's no longer asleep, I'll show you, or I guess it's been enough time. She can wake up. She's almost full bar of energy anyway. She wants to sniff Leaf. She wants to hiss at someone, it says. We're not getting a wall dancer. You want to hiss at another pet. I will keep that in mind. I know there's some pets you don't get along with. I accidentally did a thing when I was setting up where I accidentally deleted everybody's relationships with each other. And so I just used dice to like randomize like what value their relationships are. I did that with the newcomers as well, just being like, yeah, I guess like they probably had a little bit of time to form an opinion. She actually does not get along with Leaf, Void, or Boulder. Blaze, I can't quite tell. Maybe. Everyone else, there's a few neutrals, and then it's like slowly starts getting it back up into the greens. But, Viper, once you wake up, let me get a picture of you, sweetheart. Also created by Gardner Golfy. Here you are. And you're in the bushes, in a place where I actually cannot get to you without... Should have thought about this. There we go. That is actually a very pretty picture right there. I know that the leaves are kind of clipping through, but just ignore that. Just ignore the fact that the leaves are clipping through, because it's still like just a very gorgeous picture of Viper right here. She and Tiger Burr actually were kind of traveling together. Viper, like, if I'm recalling correctly, because I don't have the information pulled up in front of me at this moment, like, she kind of promised to help Tiger Burr, like, find a clan. She doesn't want to join a clan. Tiger Burr also wants to kind of argue against that one part of the Warrior Code that says, you aren't allowed to take a mate outside of your clan. But the good thing about this game so far is that right now, that doesn't even matter. Because the clans are still so new that, like, they're still just trying to, like, find their footing. And right now, they're just visiting the community. They might decide to join one of the nearby clans, kind of get a feel for, like, which clans are nearby. Or Tiger Burr would, and Viper might decide not to. Who knows? Or they might both decide to join a clan, or they might both decide that they prefer the community's way of life. I don't know yet, but right now they're just visiting. Hence, community visitor written here. And what are you gonna get? You getting a turtle? Getting the hunter trait. Excellent! That is great. Somebody else is hunting something nearby. Ah, you got it. Yes. Okay. So I need to make sure everybody's getting fed as well, because when I was setting up, that was a big struggle. Nobody was able to really get fed. And we've got 4 kits, so... Let's see, you've got a turtle. I'll go ahead and put it here. If anyone's got fleas, we can take care of fleas. Let's see. You need to scratch, so I'm gonna go ahead and have you hunt, because that's a good way to replenish the scratch need. Boulder, you are pouncing with Void, actually. Interesting. Do you two get along? I don't know if they got along before. Where is Void? You have a decent relationship with Void, okay. I don't know if they got along before. They do now, because I had to randomize everybody's relationships. I apologize for that. Oh, Viper, you're already hunting? Those are rainbow bugs! Oh my gosh. Viper, can you get them? I'm gonna actually come down and, like, get a screenshot of Viper hunting. Let me see, let me see. Get the rainbow bugs, sweetie. I think I'm unable to talk right now. I think I said, like, something weird, like, sweetie. I don't know. I think I saw somebody else was kind of hanging around somewhere. Oh yeah, Breeze is just doing his own thing. You're off to go and sniff the new kit? That's fine. There's a turtle here that somebody can hunt. I think somebody's about to get it. Oh, there's a little kit. Yeah, there's kit 1. There's a little kit. I do need some name suggestions from you guys, because I don't know what to name. I think I got a couple. But I have to go and see what they are before. I think there was, like, one that was Willow, one that was Dawn. There might be more in the future. Hello! Are you also here to... Oh, no. Yes, Viper got a rainbow beetle! Excellent! Okay, Viper, we're putting that into the medicine den. I think I should technically actually have the cats give it off as gifts to the medicine cats so they can build up a relationship. Or at least... Where is Red? Red is busy. I'll have you hand it off to Breeze. I shouldn't say medicine cat, I should say healer, because the community doesn't have medicine cats, they just have healers. So I'll have you do socialize. And sniff for now. Don't hiss at Breeze. Be nice to Breeze. You don't hate Breeze, do ya? You have a neutral relationship. That's fine. Is nobody getting that turtle? There's just a turtle right there. Okay, somebody's hunting something nearby. Okay, Dusty, you're doing your own thing. I don't think you guys have seen, but Dusty got a huge scar across his face, actually from an encounter with Reed Clan. Morning Paw, don't even bother. I think you got a lizard! Or a map turtle, okay. Okay, somebody hissed at something. Hello? Who is nearby that hissed? Leaf, you're not here. Void. You're over here. You're off to be nuzzled by... Oh. Okay. You lost a friend. Who'd you lose as a friend? Were you... Who are you friends with that you lost a friend? Okay, you don't have a... You want to sniff Boulder. Okay, I don't think nuzzling's gonna work when your relationship is so low, but I'll let you sniff. And kind of socialize. Who hissed, though? Somebody hissed. Oh, you're socializing with Viper now? Oh yeah, that's right. I set that to happen. Why am I so confused about this? Okay, in the meantime, I'm gonna transfer the Rainbow Beetle into... Red caught an Emerald Tree Boa. Okay, I'll have her give that off and I can just immediately put it into the thing. Why did I give it to you if I was just gonna put it into the medicine den anyway? The healer's den. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing half of the time. I just randomly do stuff in the hope that it goes well. And there's a turtle just... Why are there so many turtles? There's just a random turtle over here. Okay, putting a turtle here. You've caught a snake. Okay. Okay, nothing. I didn't mean to double click that. You are just doing your own thing. You don't have anything. You're asleep, and you have fleas that need to be taken care of. You're hunting. Nothing. You need to socialize with somebody. It says you want to meet someone new. Maple's no longer around. You actually get along really well with Breeze. That's one of the new things. And apparently you get along with Rowan. I have no idea who Rowan is, but you get along with them. Also get along with Morning Paw. And I know it says that Rowan's partner is Red. Don't worry about that. That's a different cat named Red, not the Red we have. If I scroll through, I'm sure I'll find... Apparently not. But somebody else has met Red, and I'm aware of the fact that this somebody else has met Red. Did you guys meet Rowan and Red? I feel like you probably did. No, but you have met Shimmermoon. Somebody has met Rowan and Red besides... Yeah, there's Rowan, and this is Red. That's Red. There's more than one cat with the same name sometimes. It gets a little confusing. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I think Blaze does need to start socializing with someone. So once you wake up, I think I'm gonna have you hang out a bit with Breeze. Because Breeze does want to sniff Blaze, kind of get to know him. You also want to sniff a lot of everybody. I don't have a specific cat I'm focusing on today. Mostly the visitors, actually. But I'm also kind of not right now. You should probably do some hunting because your scratch is pretty low. It says that you want to play with a cat toy, scratch on the cat condo, and catch a beetle. I can have you catch a turtle. Like, there's a few turtles I can just point out to you and be like, oh, hey, turtle. Where are the turtles? Where am I? I am lost in my own territory. Crap. I need to get to know this place better. Is the turtle still here, or did it despawn, or did somebody catch it? I think Tiger Bird's trying to catch it. Or no, you're catching a bird. There's a turtle here. Lion? I'm gonna say this is probably... I can't... Who's going after this turtle? Is anybody going after this turtle? Why are there no interactions available for it? What's the deal with this turtle that nobody can interact with it? It's gone. Okay, well, I guess that happened. Goodbye, turtle. Oh, Leaf, look, you're finally awake. Tiger Bird caught a nuthatch. Good job, Tiger Bird. I'll just go ahead and put it over here, I guess. Okay, you've still got to wake up. A lot of people have to do some hunting. You're off to just go and catch a beetle. Which is exactly what Lion wanted to do, but you're off to go and scratch on the cat condo instead. I'll let you do that. That's what you wanted to do. A lot of the kids are kind of hanging out over here with, is that Berry and Morning Paw. I wonder if Morning Paw will is ever gonna keep her name or just like shorten it to just Morning. I don't know. She did like reject the clan lifestyle when she joined the community. It does seem like she does enjoy hanging out with the kids. I don't know if that means like she'd want kids in the future or if it's just like, oh, she just enjoys spending time with them. Because that is a thing to consider sometimes, because there's nothing that says, this cat wants to... Unlike with human Sims, there's never anything that says, this cat wants to have a romantic relationship with this other cat, or this cat wants to, have kids, or something, or kits. There's nothing like that. So it's like, we have to decide that, but at the same time, I want it to happen naturally. But at the same time, I am terrible with romance and stuff. I can try and do it, but I also don't want it to be, like, forced. So I'm just trying to do my best and winging everything and hoping that things work out. I do have, like, some cats that I ship that may or may not wind up together. But I don't know. Hey, little Pierce. I can recognize Pierce now. I feel like I haven't given these kids enough recognition. They are, like, about to age up, actually. Like, you are, like, right at the edge of growing up, little one. You're gonna age up with everyone else. There was another glitch that happened. Everybody's ages got glitched as well. They had to fix. Everything got glitched. Just assume anything that could get glitched did get glitched. The kids are so cute. Okay, I want to get a picture of Pierce because I don't think I've given these little ones enough recognition. Hello, Pierce. How are you, buddy? There they are. Look at you. You really, really take after Albatross. And over here, you're like literally a little mini clone of Steel. Like, this little one in every way looks exactly like Steel. It's not even funny, or I guess it is kind of funny, but... Morning Paw, why are you freaking out over Pine? Like, Pine doesn't exist. He's like fictional spirit thing. Okay. Hello, little kit. I need a name for you. Okay. Whatever Morning Paw is freaking out over. Nessa, you're catching something inside the territory. Silver! There's a little chunker. I can tell you because of the stubby legs. Hello, Silver. Off you go. Oh yeah, you can like literally see the size difference in these two. If I come down here, there's gonna be like a pretty significant... Well, this actually doesn't count because you have your head down right now. There we go. There's the size difference. This is kind of like, this is what I like playing with sometimes. It's just like, also disregard the fact that Silver is floating a little bit above the ground. Apparently you're floating a little above the ground, but it's more noticeable on Silver. For some reason it happens with short-legged cats. Just ignore that. But it's pretty fun to see, like, just this very significant size difference. Okay, Nessa has a snake. I'll go ahead and deal with that, Nessa. I appreciate you hunting. But I also need you to come up and... Why don't you groom yourself really quick, and I will throw away a beetle so we can get rid of your fleas. Oh, I'm sorry, Pierce. I just realized you were off to go and play. I'm sorry. Oh, Nessa, okay. Okay, we're getting rid of the fleas. But you do want to hang out with the kids. I know there was at least one cutscene where you're checking in on the kids. I think that is a thing with Nessa. She does really appreciate the kids. She gets along really well with Rust. Like, Rust is the cat she's closest to, which is interesting. Rust is also a kit. So where is Rust? Rust is over here, gonna be sniffed by Morning Paw. Everyone gets along with the kits, like... Oh, who hissed at a kit? Oh, that wasn't a kid, that was Dusty just being Dusty. Okay, well, that doesn't surprise me yet in the least. You don't get along with... Yeah, you don't get along with Redwing, I know that for a fact. Probably shouldn't get along with Stormfang either. Stormfang even on here? Is that Stormfang? No, that's Steel. You have no opinion on Steel right now. The Stormfang's not even on here. You shouldn't get along with Stormfang though, so I'll have to add that in at some point. But the kids I think have like the highest relationships with literally every cat than everyone. Like, look at this. Like, you see how many cats the kits are friends with now? At least these kits. This little kit is friends with Steel. Gets along with Dusty, Sapphire, Boulder, Nessa, Pierce. Nessa, when you're done, I kind of want you to check in on the little kit. Where is this kit? Okay, I want you to check in on this little one. I think right now Tiger Burr is coming to... You're gonna give the little kit some love. Gonna nuzzle the little one. Will the kid accept it? They are just a kit. Will they accept a nuzzle? Or will they reject it because you aren't close enough? Oh! Interesting! The kit literally hissed at you. I need a name for this kid. I keep just saying the kit. You need a name, little one? I think the kid's nervous because, like, you were born and your mother's dead, your father left. It's not any fault of this kit. But, like, you're also very, very young for now, at least. It has been... Actually, how old are you compared to everyone else? You are like... Yeah, you're a decent way into your kithood already, and Steel still hasn't come back. You just have been a nameless child for some time. Oh man. It's no wonder that this kit may wind up growing up with some issues. Oh dear. Tiger Bird, do you want anything to do with the kit? No? Okay, well, Nessa, you are about to be hissed at and be sniffed. I mean, that will bring your social need up. I do think you want to come and socialize with the kit. Just kind of socialize. Make sure this little one's doing okay. You are being hissed at already, so... But that hiss means nothing as you go off and do your own thing. I do kind of wonder what everybody's doing at once sometimes. Somebody caught something good. Everybody's grabbing some food to eat because everybody needs food. You are scratching the fountain. It's frozen over, but like... Oh no, it's not frozen. I can actually like see the water moving in there. Well, it doesn't matter. Go ahead, scratch it up. It doesn't matter. Oh, and you are about to be sniffed by a leaf. Okay, that's fine. I have changed some of the cats' autonomy so they will interact with each other more often. Which I actually like. I love seeing them hang out a lot more. There are certain things it says they won't do unless it's user-directed. I'm saying, let them do it without me telling them. I want to see them hang out. I want to see them just do their own thing. Who did you lose as a friend? You're hungry. You have low scratch need. Why don't you stalk for prey a bit more, okay, buddy? Like, I think you need it. Yeah, you go ahead and do that. Breeze, you are off to catch a rainbow bug. Outside of the territory, in fact. I mean, go for it. That's important. There's some random guy running past. I feel like I need to fill out the territory a little bit more, but for now, it's okay as is. What are you doing, Sapphire? Just kind of hanging out with everyone? Albatross, I haven't checked in with you yet today. How are you? Just kind of doing your own thing? Oh. You destroyed the fountain, didn't you? Where are you? Where's the fountain? Ah, yes, there's claw marks on the fountain. Okay, Breeze, you kind of need to bring that back now, buddy. Just come on home. I clicked the wrong thing. You want to hang out with Blaze. Where is Blaze? Okay, Blaze is kind of doing his own thing. Breeze, why don't you come back and, socialize with Blaze? I do think that these two would get along quite a bit. Not just because they're already friends, just... I try to stay unbiased sometimes, but I can't help but, like, be like, oh, I think these two would get along well. Okay, Lion is hanging out with Nessa. Lion is actually a very young cat, like barely apprentice age cat. You might be huge compared to literally everyone, but Lion is also like literally like still technically a child. Like, look at the size difference between Lion and Nessa. But Lion is much younger. Where are you off to, little one? Oh, you're gonna go scratch? Okay. Oh my goodness. I love this little kit. And I need a name for this little one. I feel so bad. Sapphire, you're gonna hang with Nessa as well. So he says you want to visit the park. I'll keep that in mind. You want to go out somewhere? Avoid has caught a snake. Okay. We've got some food. Oh, Red and Albatross are getting along well. They always do, but it's just kind of nice to check in on them and see that. Okay, Dusty just walked up to the fresh kill pile to hiss at someone and stopped. Okay, you know what? Groom yourself, and we are selling this beetle. And getting rid of fleas. It says you want to meet someone new. You're basically doing a flea bath already. So just groom yourself for now. That's all you need to do for now. See, anybody else with like a low scratch need that can help do some hunting because we need some food. I at least want to do this before next episode, get it all set up. Get some hunters going so I can like start back on the rotation. Okay. You're in the middle of doing that. You're grooming yourself. Here, I'll have you come out. Oh, you're gonna take care of the kid. Oh, I'm not gonna stop you from that. Okay, you're off to go and sleep. You're busy. You're asleep. Everybody's like hanging out with the kids. I don't want to interfere with that, but like at the same time, okay, you're off to be hissed at. You want to run around, meet pet, get a wild answer. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have you stalk with prey a few times. I don't think I've had you do that. Tiger Bird's asleep. Leaf is stalking for prey, very close to the edge of the territory. I'm just gonna have you do it a few times over here. Viper, don't hiss at. Come and hunt, please. We need food. And you have pretty decent needs for now. I feel like I've already had you do some hunting. You're eating. I can't stop you because that will break the food. Morning, Paw. Come out here and do some hunting as well. Blaze, you are hanging out with... You're hanging out with Breeze. I'm not going to stop you two because... These two are sweet. I like it. I should be unbiased, but there's just something about these two that, especially considering you two have never, like, actually interacted yet. But I did, like, when I made the casting call for voice actors, one of the lines for Blaze was, like, specifically, like, talking about, like, how he wanted to catch up with Breeze and kind of calling out Void for, like, being an overprotective brother. Anyway. Speaking of, what are you off to do, Breeze? You're off to go and hunt? Why don't I actually have you... Okay, don't... Like, why don't you just, like, do some hunting out here? I feel like you actually might try and catch something to impress Blaze. Blaze, in the meantime, is off to go and do his own thing as well. I know there was somebody that I wanted to cast as Blaze, but they have not gotten back to me. So I might go with somebody else in the meantime. Okay, you are gonna be sniffed by Albatross. Guys, get along with each other, please. Okay, who's hissing at who? Like, are you being mean to a kit? Oh my gosh, you are being mean to a kit. Why would you do that? That is rude. Dusty, you are being rude. You are being mean to a kit. They are just a kit. Why would you do that? Okay, Void ate a turtle. I'm gonna go ahead and just fill up the hunger bar. Why would you be mean to a kit? Dusty. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me actually get it at a better angle, except that now the bush might be in the way. Pierce is just kind of scowling in the opposite direction as, like, Dusty is, like, yelling at him over something. Ah. Why are these in the way? No. Okay, you're not even, like, looking in this direction. Oh, that is an angry-looking cat. Hey, Dusty. I actually might need to wrap this episode up around now. Everybody's doing some hunting that needs to for now. Gotten to know some of the newcomers. Tiger Burr is asleep currently. Viper's doing some hunting. Sapphire, I should just have you do some hunting as well. I'm probably gonna, like, roll in a thing soon to double check and see who can like, what the next event will be. I'm, like, starting to, like, come up with, like, ideas for, oh, this is, like, an interesting idea for what could happen coming up in the future. Like, when it comes to, like, episode intros, like, maybe these cats will have a conversation about this. Maybe this is something that can happen. Or I could just, like, roll on the thing I used to that would, like, have me frantically being like, okay, but what would this actually be? What would this actually mean? Who knows? Sapphire's off to just go and do her hunting, though. I might keep in mind the fact that there's a few cats who want to go off somewhere. Because that could be interesting. But anyway, in the meantime, I'm probably going to wrap this episode up around here. I saw, okay, is that just Dusty being a jerk still? Yeah, that is Dusty still being a jerk. Okay, you know what? Stop it. You are being too much of a jerk, and I'm not happy with you, Dusty. Yeah, don't give me that look. You're being a jerk to a little kit. Yeah. So you get along with the other kids fine, but why are you being so mean to Pierce? I like Pierce. Pierce is a sweetheart. I think the kids are all sweethearts, I just haven't really interacted with them at all. Nova is being a little sweetie over here. I gotta remember, Nova is fluffier than Rusty. Or Rust. Is it Rusty or Rust? I'll have to double check. You, actually, do you have your mother's eyes or your father's eyes? I think that's your father's eyes. You've got your mother's base coat for sure. And Rust is over here somewhere. Ah, yes, there you are, buddy. I think you also have your father's eyes. Yeah, you definitely do. That kind of reddish color. I feel like at some point I should probably, like... If you've seen the website, you probably have seen that Albatross, as well as Sapphire, Scorchheart, Stormfang, and a bunch of others are all listed as having formerly been critical rogues. Which is very much a reference to the characters they are based on from a show called Critical Role. And what's kind of funny is the fact that, like, in the time since the last episode, I don't know if this was, like, before the last episode or even before then, around the time, like, when my break started, sometime around then, it was revealed that the character that Albatross is based on is, well, I shouldn't spoil anything, actually. But if you've seen Critical Role and are keeping up with it, just, if I mention the 9 Eyes, you probably know exactly who Albatross is based on. If I mention that, you probably know who Albatross is based on, what exactly I'm referring to, like, the character, like, something has happened with that character. You probably know exactly what I'm talking about. Or Eyes of 9, I guess, is the actual thing. But anyway, I'm actually going to wrap up the episode around here. Boulder, I don't think I've interacted with you at all today, I'm sorry. This is the reason I normally, like, roll for a cat to have a focus on. I didn't do it for this episode, really. Next episode I'm going to try and do better. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this episode up here. If you guys enjoyed, please go ahead and hit the like button and leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Stay safe out there, friends.